I love the idea of making music that in 10 years or 20 years you put on and it still has the same relevance. You know, if emotionality is the thread through your work and honesty, then that's always going to be relevant. I think it's interesting to share who we are as people and to explore that more honestly in front of each other. And when I witness people in their honesty and vulnerability, it's so strong and beautiful, and that's the kind of people I want to be around, and that's the kind of culture I want to create. I think it was 5 years ago, I was playing church here in London called The Nave to about 70 people. You know, I've always looked to find the sacred, I think, in my work, in the spaces I play, in the way that we create sound. To have made decisions on every show and every record, just following the heart, trusting it, and to end up at Royal Albert Hall is pretty surreal, you know? This building has that majesty and that reverence to it, so. To go around playing churches and cathedrals and dance spaces and industrial warehouses and philharmonic spaces and just anything that isn't a venue, and kind of paving your own path, and then feel like people come with you on that journey. That's what feels maybe the most remarkable about playing here, is that many thousand people chose to come, and they chose it. And I never felt like I had to step outside of my own heart to get there. I think there's a want to create intimacy, even in a big space. To create something where it feels like you're drawn in and you want to lean in, because the music is that too. The music is not loud, it's not trying to catch your attention. It's so much more about building a relationship of people being engaged and listening.
Hi, London. We're truly honored to be here. Thank you very much for holding this space.
There's a whole array of emotions that come through work, and that's what I try to do. I don't try to write or create something that's happy or sad or create from that place. It's much more about putting it all in. You make it as personal as you can, and you think you might be alienating other people, but the more personal you get to that experience, the more other people relate to it. That's what I've realized. And to be honest, that's kind of the key, so that people in the room can walk away and, you know, maybe change something in their lives that isn't working, or maybe follow their hearts a little more, or call their mom, you know, tell their partner they love them. We're a lot more complex than we let on sometimes. I think I just figured it out recently. I'm an introvert that's living an extrovert's life. As soon as I admitted to myself that I'm more of a sensitive person, just allowing myself to be empathic and feel the world deeply, I could see things more beautifully, even the pain, you know, and then when things are joyous, lean into it. We lean into sadness and grief so much, but sometimes we forget to really lean into joy. You know, when you take things that deeply contrast each other and they pull away from each other, there's a force through the middle that pulls.